Very good afternoon to all of you, sir. I am very much thankful to APCH for inviting me to join in this meeting and as a panelist. And earlier also I got opportunity. See, India is a country having the exports of the handicrafts huge, and around 26,000 crore rupees handicrafts are exported from India. What is important in the handicrafts is first is product, next is the packaging, and without good packaging, without the effort of giving the quality packaging, one cannot get the successful export consignment reaching to any country. And minimum smallest failure in the packaging will be losing the opportunity for the exports. Everybody has experienced it. Now today my presentation will be towards what is the thing in the utmost, what are things to be taken care of while doing the exports, and what are the new packaging materials, what are the packaging materials used for, and unitization of the load concept that I would like to talk more, because they are the areas people have to look into much more, and the other packaging systems that will be. So I'm from Indian Institute of Packaging. I'm from Delhi center. We have other centers, headquarters Mumbai, we have Hyderabad, Kolkata, we have Chennai, Ahmedabad. These are the centers, and I'm heading Delhi center. We have all the testing facilities of the packaging and the laboratory. What LM Gupta sir has said, that everything we are doing testing very nice. He has explained it, and these are the testing parameters which he has mentioned. These are very valid, and it is being used by the importers in the different countries as well as the manufacturer in India. There's a concept being used. Those they are concerned about the R&D, they must follow it and they do it. Basically, packaging ensures safe delivery of the product to the customer, and it's an integral part of the product, and it's a product which is helping to reach to the customer in a factory fresh condition. Whatever products produced in India, any type of handicrafts, the customer wants to see that it's a ready to use, and there should not be any damage, any scratch, any problem, any issue. So packaging has to take care of, and it has to deliver the product and as fresh as it was in the factory, because in the factory everyone's to make it all the handicrafts very nice, very decorative, very attractive, aesthetic. That aesthetic part has to reach to the customer, and integral part of the product is packaging. It is not separate. Packaging comes first, then product comes after opening the packaging, then product comes to the customer. So first appearance is the packaging. So packaging should be taken care by all means to best packaging to be used for. It's a part of physical distribution, and distribution channel, we must know that it's a roadways, by air, again road, or road by ship, and road. What are the different conditions, temperature, humidity, and hazards. This is during the handling and during the transportation that packaging are facing, that one should visualize and make the packaging as strong as per the requirement. And then if it is done, then it is reaching without any damage. That I would like to explain little, that why this products getting damage and products are not reaching in the right ways, and this is part of the things which is to be studied. Accordingly, protection to be given during the physical distribution, storage, and handling. What are things happening, that one should know. And then packaging is a tool for marketing. Its appearance, aesthetics, everything, if you can make it beautiful packaging along with the products, and people will love to have it in his hand, and he'll be buying and or placing order and again. So beautiful part of the any consignment is the packaging, which at first appearance people are receiving it. One has to take care of that. That should be very lucrative, handy, easy to open, easy to close, easy to shelf, all the things concept that has to be taken care of while designing a packaging. That will be taken. Basic functions of the packaging: contain, preserve, protect, present, dispense. These are the to be covered while designing. Containment should be there, preservation should be there, protection from all hazards. It should be presentable, aesthetic, and acceptable, and dispense.
there is some technical problem with Mr. Chakravarti's presentation. Manish, can you just help him? Can you just call Mr. Madhav Chakravarti? Manish?
Sure, sir.
Can you just call him and sort out the problem? Meanwhile, we'll come back to Mr. Gupta. Mr. Gupta, you must have seen certain question answers.
Yeah.
At the bottom, you can answer
am I
those
audible?
questions.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can
See,
hear you. We can hear you.
Mostly,
And
they were hi messages, chats, good morning, and but there were two things which I find I would like to address to. One was many people complimented about the PPT and they wanted it to be shared. So EPCH can work out. I can send my PPT. You can send to all, or you can give my address. I can individually send those who want it, because not everybody may be interested. The PPT can be shared. Now, the other thing they talked about is how we can get a box of good cob. So you have to specify the cob, and the cob for a box can be specified from 150 to 250. Now, ideally, it should be 150 cob, but over a period of time, the type of paper available, it doesn't allow, unless we are going for frozen food or boxes kept in cold storage. And because for getting 150, and let me tell and explain what is 150. 150 cob means that if the piece of corrugated board is kept under 2 centimeter of water head for 30 minutes, and we again weigh the box, weigh the board 100 by 100, 100, or you can call it 100 square centimeter piece of board. What was the weight initially and what was the weight after 30 minutes keeping in that water, and that excess water is done away with or absorbed by blotting paper and a roller, and then it is weighed again, and the net gain in terms of grams is known as the cob value. So when we say 150 grams, it is 150 grams per square meter, though the sample tested is of only 100 square centimeter. So the net weight is proportionately increased, and in common parlance, when we say 150 grams, it means 150 grams of water will be absorbed in that type of board if it is exposed to 2 centimeter head of water and for 30 minutes. Now you should specify to your supplier, see, I don't want cob of more than, you can say 200, and then give him a little leverage, say up to 250. Because over a period of time, with a lot of experience, even Pottryman has been specifying 250, even though originally they had stuck to 150. So this is how you can get a box. And I can tell you, my friends, you can get the worst of cob. The boxes which had white spots, they were having cob of even 700, 800. I can't take names of those buyers, but they were buying. And now they have installed, it's a very simple apparatus, let me tell you, only costing 15 to 20,000 rupees. And they have done it, and they are now testing cob, because cob is really important, and it can go really bad also if it goes uncontrolled. So that's it. And your supplier should also have a cob testing machine, because if he doesn't have, then how can he ensure a good cob? Good cob is which is less value, which because less value means less absorption of water. We don't want high absorption of water. So many times high reading is good, but for cob low reading is good. Yes, sir.
thank you, Mr. Gupta. Now we are still having some trouble with Mr. Madhav Chakravarti. He is trying to connect, and he'll get back to us very soon. Meanwhile, taking the discussions forward, I would request Mr. Rakesh Kumar. Mr. Madhav Chakravarti is there. I think Mr. Madhav Chakravarti is joining us. Just a sec. I think he's connecting.
Yeah, computer.
Mr. Chakravarti, yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you. Yeah. We can see you now. You can share your screen. You can continue with your presentation.
Yes, yes.
हम देख पा रहे हैं, आप शुरू करें डिस्कशन. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
This is a slide I was talking about the branding. The branding, the packaging itself, it's a branding. You know, one can give the branding by designing a different ways of design, the logo and all this printing and label and everything. This is important when any company is sending any consignment or along the packaging. Packaging itself, it can give the branding to the company. So next time he can see that packaging and identify his product, and he can place the order again and again. So here we can remember that when you are designing anything, don't change the packaging frequently. Try to stick to the packaging, standardize it, do the testing and fix that packaging again and again. You can use it, and so that whenever company or any individual is buying handicaps, he can, looking at the packaging, he can see that labeling itself, one can identify the companies and name of the product and country from where it is originated, that can be identified. 7P of the packaging which are important is a product, preserve, promotion, purchase, present, price. And product is very, very important. Handicrafts, different types of handicrafts are there. Packaging is varying on the basis of the type of handicrafts. All handicrafts doesn't need same packaging. All handicrafts doesn't need same type of cushioning. All does handicrafts item protection is not the same, preservation is not the same. So need based packaging to be done, and accordingly that packaging has to be identified and modified. Protection, preserve, promotion, purchase, presentation, and price is very important. Price is very sensitive. When you are making the packaging, cost effective packaging can be done, but value addition is also important. When you are giving the packaging along with the product to the individual customer, giving a showcase to the product, he can use it and carry it, then in that case price may be little high, and value addition can be concept can be used along with the product, which can be easily carry and handy to the customer. This is the things where one can scope of work for the company, he can do it. Critical factors of the product is very important. Here the individual product, whatever handicrafts are there, and that criticality is to be studied. And it might be moisture, oxygen, dust, scuffing, fungal attack, insect attack, fragile, discoloring, display of the product. All the things are identified. All are not applicable for every handicrafts. Whichever is applicable for which product you are dealing with, then identify that, click that thing, and then use the packaging material related to that requirement. That is the way how packaging one has to do. If you do packaging in that way, the cost, all these issues and all these problems which we face it will be less, and product will be safe, and it will be reaching in a very fresh manner. Distribution factors is also important. In our country, domestic distribution is all roadways, but when you're talking of the export, so the railway, or we are sending it by air, ship, and roadways. These are the things. During that drop, impact, vibration, storage, rain, these are the things which we are normally these packages are facing. That hazards due to that has to be created. In the laboratory, one can do the testing, and after doing testing, one can see that it is past the test. Then you can sure that you can send the consignment. That Gupta ji was sharing drop test, similar vibration test, and inclined impact test, and that storage, stack load test, and rain test. These are the things which we do it in the laboratory, and it has been observed. Once it has passed, it can be sent the consignment without any issue, without any problem. It goes and reaching. That confidence one should get it while sending the consignment. Climatic condition of the different countries are different. This is another issue. Our handicrafts items, we are getting it. What is happening? The high humid condition, that is which we are packing and reaching the humidity is creating the moisture inside. Many of the metallocrafts that may get rusted due to that. So you have to use protection. Wow, silica gel can use, make the protective, sufficient wrapper so that it can moisture cannot reach and touch the consignment, that product itself. Climatic conditions of the countries are all different. You have to identify where the country and how it is reaching. On the basis of climatic condition, the packaging should be used. Many of the plastic items, it cracks, behave like glass. That should be avoided. At the same time, the things which we are sending, it should not be affected by that climatic condition. Handling system, it's a very important when you are sending the consignment to developed countries. Palletized loads should be used. So pallet handling system that is available to that country, unless until we use that type of standard pallet, the proper utilization of the volume in the cargo, that should be also there. So here the maximum work to be done before making the consignment size. It should be maximum utilization of volume and the area of the cargo should be there. Storage condition, before sending consignment, we are sending the consignment to different countries. What the storage condition we are having in our country, that is also important. It is observed that in our country, the storage condition is such that high humid condition, dust and all the things may create problem. Make very clean condition, clean room, rack should be provided, and handling should be very proper way, so that your delicate item should not get damaged during the transit, storage and handling. Most important thing is the attributes. Consignment should be such that easy to open, easy to close, easy to dispose of. Disposal an issue, and worldwide disposal should be such that your packaging material should not create environmental problem. Easy to dispense, easy to recycle, easy to identify. Your packaging should be identifiable from long distance. Yes, that goes from my country, so my product, my company's identifiable. Pilfer-proof packaging should be there. If there is a consignment as an opens by someone, that can be identifiable. Instruction for this and using that packaging, that should be given properly. If it is a complicated design or something you have used for, and how to store it, that instruction should be there. And last but not least is the eye appealing. Overall neatness in the packaging, that should be. If we do it that, our packaging will be appreciated along with the product, and people like it, because handicrafts is a decorative item people will be using for their home furnishing purpose. So if it is packaging is not neat, then it will be losing our actual purpose. So we have to take care of that part. Our packaging should be eco-friendly, consumer-friendly, factory-fresh, conforms to the quality standard. International standards needs to be followed. All the things which we are talking, it should be followed either Indian standard IS, or conform to British standard, or ISO, or ASTM. If you follow it, then whoever is a customer, they'll be very much convinced, they'll be liking it. And last of their not least is a living standards, that says that what the packaging cost it would be. The product which is high-end product, premium product, if you serve to the premium product for the premium people, you can add little extra cost for the packaging, make the packaging standard very high and acceptable. There is a price is not a problem. In that case, packaging is the very main thing. If it is making it for the premium class people, and we can do value addition, make the packaging very much acceptable. These are the items, what are these different handicrafts in our country we are making, classified on the basis of type of product: metal products, textile products, leather products, wooden products, paper products, glass and glass products, ceramic products, lacquerwares, shell, stone products. I'll tell you this, these are all items are going from India, and all products are having each importance, each areas, customers and countries, and their need for packaging are not same. Its weights are varying, sizes are different, its requirement in the protections are different. So individual product wise packaging should be done separate design, then it should be adopted. One should not follow that one packaging is being done for the textile, same should not be followed for metal, Same should not be followed for ceramic. So on the basis of different items, packaging should be separately done, and as per need-based packaging should be followed. What are the different types of packaging when you are talking about that packaging design to be done? First of all, we should identify, are we talking about the unit packaging, intermediate packaging, or transport packaging? A unit packaging, single item that has to be packed into some small product going to the carton, or small product going to the small box, is a unit pack. That a unit pack design will be much more customer oriented. Customer will be receiving. Intermediate pack and transport pack. Transport pack, basically transporter, they are receiving it. Suppose you're sending like cargo in that way, what are the boxes to be made, what is the dimension, what is the spec, that on the basis of that design has to be done. So transport pack design and unit pack design, objective of the design and requirement will not be same, it will be different. And same way, intermediate pack is a dealer distributor pack in between. In the handicraft, suppose so many items, so many sizes are there, intermediate pack may be made in between unit pack and transport pack. Packaging materials broad-based which are used in our countries: LDP film, stretched up film, LLDP film, LDP bubble film, craft paper, expanded polyethylene foam, EPS foam. Of course, honeycomb structures is there, and now we have also corrugated roll, paper-based mesh, that is also used. Release paper, molded pulp tray, this is used. Corrugated fiber box, wooden box, BOPP tape, plastic stuff. All the packaging, beside this, so many other packaging materials are also used by our country. So some of the items I'd like to share the photograph of the different packaging and their items, metal graphs and all. So that is a Badri product that is being done, the premium packaging, how it look like. So this is the Kondapalli toys. These are the good carvings, silver filigrees. That all items are having the packaging requirement is not same. So when you're talking about the unit load concept, that is coming very prime for us. Unitization of the load, that should be there. Your product, when you are sending the consignment, there should not be any gap. So dunnage bag can be used for fitments of the bag in between. You can have balloon or dunnage bag which is to be used, or corrugated rolls, or some other fitments, like any type of space filler that should be used, so that there should not be any movement. It has been observed that there's a space, if it is there inside in the cargo or in the palletized system, that creates problem. During vibration, it vibrates and there is a colliding each other, that breaks, damage and scratching of the product forms. Containerization of the concept, that has to be also adopted. So when you are designing the pack, design of the box should be as per that fitment of the containerization, cargo container. How is the size, is that 20 feet container, 40 feet container, which size you are using, accordingly the size of the boxes, size of the consignment, and then palletized load, that has to be also designed. Designing of the things, it starts from the here, because when you're transport packaging, we are talking about in the palletization system, you can have the stretch wrapping, you can have shrink wrapping, and you can have also palletization of the load can be done by the strapping and bundling. All the things are to be adopted as per need based. Who will tell all the things, because this is a thing consignment we are sending. We have to stitch our product in a safe manner and secured manner. We need to consult the customer whatever packaging material their country is acceptable. On the basis of that, selection of the packaging material to be option to be taken. Shrink wrapping, stretch wrapping, angle board, these are the items for unitization load. Using angle board, how they are using the corner and edge board. This is used. Fitment with the foam and egg roll. CFB rolls are used. Paper shadings, airbag, and space filler of the different plastic material can be used. Export packaging, depending on the countries where you are doing, their regulations needs to be studied. If you don't look at that regulation, looking at that packaging material has to be selected. In our country, various types of packaging materials are available. If one option is not available, other options can be used, and accordingly packaging should be done. Recycling, eco-friendly and biodegradable packaging, nowadays people are looking into more. So most probably We will be looking for the biodegradable packaging. Wherever the country, they'll be looking for biodegradable. We can use it. In our country nowadays, all type of packaging materials are available. Only thing, cost is a factor. Looking at the requirement, looking at the packaging desirable, then design can be done. It can be sent. And necessary information related to the packaging should be taken from the importing countries. Marking and labeling, which is another part, is very important for handling and distribution. We should give the photograph, how to handle, how to store all the things. This is given in the IS 1206, and that can be printed onto your packages. And finally, transport simulation test as a vibration, drop, storage, and a stack load rain test, inclined impact test, that should be done to see that your consignment is ready and it is working nicely. And once it has passed, we can send that consignment. And that's the way all successful exporters are doing. And I am also saying the same thing, one should do it. When you are changing the design, you must do transport simulation test. And quality parameters, whatever you have made in the specification of the packaging, that should be regularly checked in our laboratory. If you are having well equipped, you can do the testing in your laboratory. Otherwise, you can get it tested from Indian Show Packaging. See, this is basically a test which we recommend: drop test, vibration test, inclined impact test, stack load test, rolling, and salt spray test. All the tests are basically evaluating the transport simulation, what the hazards it is and handling during transportation and handling that is given. This is the test we'll be telling you exactly. So these are the different pictorial diagram has been shown how it has to be labeled during the transit. So this is skip, dry, this side up, do not hook, sling here. All the things are to be labeled properly, because writing in English, in many countries they may not be knowing English, so they will not be able to understand, but the pictorial diagram for the handling should be given so that people can use it. So this side up, fragile symbol, if dry, gross weight, maximum stack weight, barcoding from GS1, if you are taking that should be labeled properly, it should be visualized. And if it's a dangerous category, any category it is there, then also symbol can be given. Normally it is non-dangerous, but if it is there, some item, suppose some aerosol spray is there inside, you have to give the label for that. So textile products, different types of products are there. Product wise, what the things to be taken care of, that has been shown here. So it's a linen and tablecloth, linen, that all this tablecloth, cotton, carpet, doll. So drying and removing dust is a very important. Protection, mold and insect damage should not be there. Protect from the discoloration and keep out for dust. Transparency, this is a requirement. Normally we suggest it for packaging purpose. Marking and labeling, this is a thing which we ask for. This side up, fragile, all the things. So like that, different types of items that has been identified for the handicrafts. So this is already shown. Leather product, cleaning, drying, regulation pack, and labels, that is important. Protection from discoloration for leather is very important for moisture. So you have to keep inside dry. So you can use silica gel, pack it inside so that the fungus should not be there, or corrugated fiber box should be dried properly before using. For any case packaging, the corrugated board, which is people are in a hurry, they get it from the factory at the last moment, a lot of moistures are there, that should not be used. That creates problem while consignment is going, it is collapsing the strength because compression strength is going down if moisture is high. Adhesive has a big role. If silicate based adhesive is used in the corrugated fiber box, which looks very strong during the receiving at your end and the dry condition, but when it is exposed to the humid condition, it absorbs moisture, collapses the strength, and it creates moisture inside, which is creating the problem for the product also. That should be seen. So these are the different critical issues for the different products that have been shown. So new packaging suggested the telescopic 5-ply CFD boxes, shrink wrapping, bubble film wrapping, EP foam wrapping, proper honeycomb structure. What he said is very genuine. We can use for honeycomb structures. Paper-based more material can be used for new packaging. These are terracotta products, and you have different types recommendation: soft cushioning material, stiff cushioning material, heavy duty corrugated firewood box can be used. Furnitures and petaveliers, you can have cleaning and drying, protection from the scratching, moisture, microbes and insect. These are the issues, so we can protect it. Adhesive has to be treated with the sodium pentachlorophenate. That is very much useful to protect it from the insect. And for wooden packaging, wooden box, ISPM 15 certification should be there so that it can be acceptable to the importer. So all packaging having quality parameters should be checked, and it should be identified. Certificates should be carried so that people will be appreciating on the basis of that. So these are the metal packaging. Handbag and ladies handbag. There's a drying, removing dust, protection mold, insects, protection from discoloration, keeping out dust, transparency and display. These are the things. So this packaging record recommendation for the decorative bangles. This is the fragile. It is a fragile item. Has to be protected from the any type of impact by using cushioning material. And cushioning material having different types of grades. They're looking at the its cushioning ability. It should be chosen for fragility factor of the product is very important. So this is a chart. Some of the products I'm showing you photographs. There's a terracotta product. All packaging design is possible. We are making the design for any type of, is a highly fragile, softly fragile, less fragile. All can be packaging can be done. Once packaging is done best, it can reach anywhere in the world, any country in the world. This is the very primitive packaging I have found from the slides. I visited somewhere. So these are the things all are changed. We have made it. This should, old boxes should not be used. I found that this is the existing packaging. Some of the things I brought it, the photograph display packs that can be used. So display pack has a better, appearance, and people will be appreciating if we are looking for. Some of the display pack has been shown here. We can appreciate more the display pack for the Hadrikas item. Item may be smaller. If your packaging is little bit handy and displayable, then that in price can be increased accordingly, and people will be paying for that. So we can go for this type of display packaging system. And finally, whatever packaging you are doing, get it approved from your importer. If they are giving your acceptability, then you can use that packaging, and that's the best way to send the consignment to your customer. So thank you very much. I have finished my presentation. Now you might be having a lot of questions. Best way to go for the question answering, because within 1 hour discussion you cannot finish everything. There are a lot of things to discuss. I am from Indian Shoe Packaging. I invite anyone having issues, anyone having the packaging testing to be done, you can reach to our institute and we'll be able to help you, and we'll be able to do the testing. We'll be giving you a solution. Our institute is in Delhi at Patparganj industrial area. So I welcome everyone, whoever is having the packaging testing to be done, or anytime you can visit us, and we'll be able to show you our laboratory where we are doing testing all type of packaging materials, and that package is ready for dispatch, ready for exports. Thank you.